Well, let's talk about SB 326, or better known as the Balcony Inspection Law. And that was written, became effective in 2020. Took a few years to figure out how to do these inspections, but the cause of it was in 2018, a balcony on a newer construction apartment complex in Berkeley failed, and it killed 3 German students and injured a few others. In response, the California legislature decided to pass this law. And they said, well, gee, if that balcony's not doing well or didn't do well, let's look at all balconies in all of California. So for any elevated structures, though, think of a balcony not on the ground floor, but on the second or third or fourth floor, and any elevated walkways, they need to be inspected. And they have to be inspected, well, they had to be inspected by December 31st of 2024. As we speak now, we're in May of 2025. And when they inspect the balconies, of course, they charge a fee to do that. It's roughly $200 to $300 per balcony, and you need to inspect a minimum of 15% of the balconies or elevated walkways. So that doesn't sound too bad, does it? I know you have to do it every 9 years, except most communities have never looked at the balconies. And when they got them inspected, a few of them didn't do very well. And when you repair a balcony, it's just not the floor of the balcony. Balconies tie into the structure of the building. They go all the way back so that they don't fail. And to repair a balcony can run $20,000, $30,000, even $40,000. So we've seen communities throughout California where they have the balcony inspection, and then the engineer says, this is bad, this is an imminent danger to the community. So then the board has to pass either a special assessment or worse, an emergency assessment. An emergency assessment doesn't need a vote of the owners. It's just a unanimous vote of the board because there's a threat to life or limb. And so all of a sudden you get a mid-bill in the mail saying, hey, you owe $40,000 because of this emergency. So it's quite a problem. So what you can't do as a board is ignore it. We have a few boards saying, gee, we really don't want to do those inspections because they'll probably find something and then we'll have to have an assessment. Well, that's a terrible idea. This is a law. And if you ignore the law willingly, willfully even, that's negligence. So if there were an issue to happen, let's say somebody was injured on a balcony that failed, I would say the board is probably personally liable for that. So you have to have this inspection done. And regardless of what the outcome is, you've got to deal with it. The good news is once you've dealt with it, you don't have to deal with it again for 7 or 8 years. So that's SB 326, the Balcony Inspection Law.